In response to some people concerned about the frequency and length of some of my videos and concerns that I might be burning myself out, I'm going to try a new playlist of videos where I get in and out as quickly as I can, like a male feminist with a passed out whammon. Apparently, the use of pronouns is a very, very big thing. For people who think everything is symbolic or a soapbox or simply an opportunity to make people look at them, whether people want to or not, pronouns carry an inordinate amount of weight. Apparently, we are supposed to put our personal pronouns on our social media bios, on name badges, and in the headers of official notarized documents. And tombstones, I would presume. And the sooner I see that, the better. And by supposed to, it's meant that it's absolutely obligatory and you will be set upon by a pack of ravenous weirdos if you don't do it. The same will happen if you do put up some pronouns, but like Gina Carano, don't treat it like the awesome transformative act that it supposedly is. Transformative. Lots of these people are really big on anything transformative, as if they wish nothing so much as to be someone or anything else. And judging by their personalities and personal hygiene, this is something that should be encouraged. And so people put up their pronouns even if they aren't telling you much of anything, such as women declaring themselves to be a she/her and men a he/him. The real accolades are reserved for people who make up their own pronouns and expect you to remember them, or worse, anticipate them, such as sie, zer, them. Regardless of how made up and ridiculous they may be, the important thing is to take them with the utmost seriousness and don't go off like Carano and use R2D2 pronouns such as beep, boop, bop. This probably explains why everything is a matter of life and death to these people. Nothing is so small that it isn't an existential crisis, and why not playing along with them is considered tantamount to denying their very existence. Jesus Christ, the drama. Problem is, in English, you only get 3 choices for singular pronouns, 2 gendered and 1 indeterminate: he, she, and it. And people who would be outraged at being referred to as he or she as part of the master plan of never being satisfied with anything balk at the idea of being called it, even though it is perfectly fine for animals and infants that you know fuck all about. The way they avoid becoming a singular indeterminate person is to become more than one person, if not a group, by demanding the use of the term they, which usually means 2 or more people or a group of people. Apparently, they can become more than one person without also being so body positive that if you're sitting next to an empty seat on an airplane and see them coming down the aisle like someone trying to fit an extra large yoga ball through a series of narrow doorways, you will hang yourself from the overhead bins. Aside from the fact that people in general aren't deserving of getting more than one vote or a double helping of opinion, which I assume is a privilege they have, its usage is often immediately confusing. Let's say you're trying to describe the interaction of one or more people with one of these they non-binaries. First of all, anyone who describes themselves as they is, by definition, a binary. That is, composed of 2 things. And what's more, once you start using these pronouns, how do you distinguish between the 2 people they and the 1 person they? You end up with descriptions like, they disputed their claim, which left them feeling betrayed by them. The actual fuck? Take the poor example set by Ezra Miller, who goes by they-them pronouns, seemingly as a multi-front campaign to annoy and alienate virtually everyone on the planet. Outfits like Yahoo Entertainment, who are willing to wade through these weeds, invariably produce descriptions such as this. In August, Miller released a statement that they have begun ongoing treatment to address complex mental health issues. A source shared that the work has so far entailed therapy, though another speculates if he is going through therapy, he's just acting through it. Now, look at the sentence. Miller then apologized to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior, and said that they were committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life. Who is committed to doing the necessary work? Miller or everyone alarmed and upset by past behavior? This isn't that bad, but some headlines regarding Miller and whoever he was robbing or assaulting at the time are positively puzzling. Even the use of these pronouns leads to having to abandon their use and do what I just did. Revert to using proper names or entirely drop any pronouns at all, as in Miller or everyone alarmed and upset by past behavior. You could also entirely fuck it up and resort to using gendered pronouns, as the unnamed source did. One hopes intentionally, using anonymity to protect themselves from having the dogs of woke set upon them. So what we need is a solution. Something that dispenses with these damned oppressive, life-negating, personal gendered pronouns that will also allow people tired of this meaningless kerfuffle feel good about using them. Therefore, as always, the voice of reason and compromise, I propose using an amalgamation that incorporates personal gendered pronouns and rejects them at the same time, creating a new entity that everyone can get behind. Think of it as being transformative. I am proposing the use of the she, he, it formulation that puts the feminine before all else, of course, and may satisfy the need of some to be more than just one person when they are actually lacking the stuffing to even fill a single personality. Just to make the whole thing a little more slashy and streamlined, it can be written as S/H/IT and pronounced shit, as in so-and-so identifies as a shit, and Ezra Miller, to his core, is shit. And it into expecting someone to remember your made-up pronouns, even telling you to use your cell phone to remember this made-up pronoun and that made-up pronoun is a pretty shitty thing to do. Children, of course, and as always, can be little shits. Now people don't have to bow to the oppressive hegemony of the gender binary and can declare themselves to be a shit, be entirely full of shit, and affirm loud and proud that nothing gives them joy, provides a scant, tenuous meaning to their existence, like giving other people shit. Put shit in your profile. Put shit on your CV and on your resume. Have your name tag at the next weirdo con ball pit declare to the world, "Hi, I'm shit." Now these people can go nuts and shit all over people just the way they like. You know what the algorithm needs, so subscribe, like, comment, and share. And a heartfelt thank you to those of you supporting me on Patreon, PayPal, and Subscribestar. I really do need your help, and I appreciate you coming through for me.